In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. Between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut. 180.
Hands it off here for Brooks. Oh, he loses the football. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
First down now, ball at the 33. Sending him on the dive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Another carry for him. We'll call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
19 Lions. Let's go now. Let's go.
Here's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. That's the first down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go. But so far, so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that off-season work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Now here's Cam Scannable on the ground. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Third and a lone yard coming up. The Chiefs signal for a timeout, so that's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pulled in by his back, Scatterby. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Burrow setting up the play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Driving forward with Scatterby. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. One play action here. Burrow headed out right. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard? Scatterby. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans make it a 1-point game. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Richardson now. Knocked Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Back! Bronco 80! Go!
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Finds his back complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 19, charge, 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now motion him out of the backfield. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Now facing 3rd and 8 after that delay of game penalty.
Ready? Hey, smash. Cougar 19.
Man in motion here.
60 Maverick. 6.
Palmer coming in motion left. Richardson on 3rd. That's complete inside the 35. Big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Let's go.
Right up the gut. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 20-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs break the tie here in the 1st. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. Complete right side. Burden has it. Get some space around midfield. Still fighting forward. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Chiefs in control so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. It's Scatterboo on second down. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans tie things up at 14.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. This is a heater going deep. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Come back, team. Come back. 60 by 6.
They'll air it out on third. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Intended for the
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Blue. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Running with Scatterboot. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Burrow. Short pass brought in. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it will be a 1st down, Texans.
Good offenses. Okay, good play calling. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now it's Scatterboot. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Going right back to Scatterboot. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Seventh play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Timeout coming from the Texans, that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Seventh play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Blue. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Burrow. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get some late points and the lead. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Running back sent in motion. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's second down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare. That's big time.
Right there, hurt.
They'll try and punch it in. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz. Burrow. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow on the play action. That's incomplete left side. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring it up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Ready, go!
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. He cuts it back right. And they take The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 21.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Third down run with Blue. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. One last play before the break. Scatterbill on 3rd. And he's stuck on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready?
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check, bounce, wrap roll 80. Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4. He actually looks like he's getting stronger and faster as this game goes along. Just wow.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Going with Scatterbill here on the ground. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action now. Burrow bails out of the pocket quick. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The 25-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Start. Go.
Play action with Richardson. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
19, Hawk, 70, Hawks, ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Ready?
Now Richardson to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Catch made left side by Palmer. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
On first down, they'll run. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Here we go. Here we go.
Play action. It's Richardson. He'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he'll go down here at the 16.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Let's go. Go.
Richardson now, 3rd and 2. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. They kick the running back in motion.
Ready.
Going for it on 4th. Richardson. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. Buying some time right. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Bronco switch.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
Back-to-back carries here. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready! Ready!
And you just get the play off. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Kansas City sends out its punt team, and he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Throw left side finds Johnson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Johnson once more. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Pulled in by his back. Scatterboo. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, Burrow to throw. All the inside. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. To throw again, it's Burrow. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Brought in. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game.
42, Texans 28. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Down give left side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's going to push one deep down the right. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Richardson on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Burrow finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Burrow now on 1st down. This is Cox going right back to Pearsall. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
It's a gain of 20.
So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Burrow on first down. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Again, it's Burrow. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Caught by his back. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Still sticking with the passing game. Caught near the goal line. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
14 yards.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Scatterboo again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now within one score in the fourth. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
42. Texans 35.
So just before the 2-minute warning, they're going to try to get it back with this onside kick. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Come on, come on.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Ready, set.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
60 Maverick. Back. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
He'll look to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
They tried for the field goal to really eliminate all shadow of a doubt, and instead, well, let's introduce some doubt into the picture and a little energy on the other side, Kate. It's not quite an automatic win still. They're going to have to get focused defensively and make sure they get a stop to clinch this.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Handoff running left. It's Blue. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Setting up to pass. It is caught left side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs make the play that should win them this game. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
They'll run here on 1st down. A lot of space ahead. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Final timeout called by the Texans. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Second down now. They need 7.
Ready?
They're going to pass it here. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it inside the 10. That should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Texans 35.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. It's a big strike to Hill. And now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A 28-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Houston. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
At the 46-yard line.
One final shot here. Has a man on target to Johnson. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs, as we'll see you next time from Houston.